Hello, viewers. You're welcome to the Betong Media, the Betong Show. Today is an amazing day. Always bringing you guys awesome guests, people who are doing amazing stuff wherever they are. My guest for today, she's an amazing lady. She's an actress. She's a singer. She's a dancer. Her name is Rhea Farley. She's doing a lot to not only help people gain do what they love, but she's bringing that kind of a social mindset in the community, building more positive mindset in the community. And she is from Helsinki, right away from Helsinki. Let me welcome Rhea Farley to the show. You're welcome, Rhea.
Hey, I'll take the Marley.
How are you? I want to say
Fine, how are
Mali. Oh,
you?
how come I was Mali?
I
It's
know.
Mali, not Mali. So how are you doing today?
Today's been good. The weather is warm and it's been lovely day so far. What about you?
Yeah, same here. It has been, pretty warm, not that bad. Of course, we have been craving for a weather like this, so we don't have to complain, that much, even though it's too hot
Yeah,
at times. Yeah. So my skin
yeah.
can protect me. So
I love it. I love it.
yeah,
But we wait too
yeah.
long for it to warm up.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I say we wait too long for it to warm up. So when it warms up, we have to just take advantage of it.
Yeah, this is a diamond period, so we have to because the cold which is coming maybe after 2 months, 3 months, we won't like it. So let's enjoy the moment for now. Viewers, if you are joining us right now, I'm with
Yeah.
not Mali. Why am I saying Mali? Why Mali? Rhea Farley. She's a singer. She's an actress. She's a dancer. After the short break, we're gonna dive into um, her story. We're gonna talk also about her business and what she's passionate about. So see you after the break. Yeah, viewers, you're welcome back to the Betong Show. My guest today is Rhea. Not gonna say Mali anymore. Rhea Farley, not Mali. It's like I'm trying to associate you with Naira Mali. I don't know which Bob Mali. I don't know what's that. But anyways, I'm happy to have you here today on the show. I've been going through your stuff
Thank you.
really. I've been snooping, like going through the stuff that you do, and I would love to, play something I found for the viewers before they get to know more about you, your story, your business. I want them to see something that you do, like the things you do, or what you are all about to an extent, right? So, viewers, let me share at this now. You can see
Okay.
this is what she's all about. Let's see the amazing dance moves, that she got, and I'm gonna talk more about this as well.
Mama,
Sure.
the world has seen you travail. The world has seen you frail. But you are not destined to be a sad and pitiful tale. World, get ready to see Mama set sail. Mama, your majestic beauty, wildlife, and forestry never ceases to awaken our curiosity. It creates in us a longing to experience and see the sun-kissed Sahara, the astounding Mount Kilimanjaro, and so many more destinations in the world to behold and explore. Amazing people, cultures, and folklores.
Wow,
But more than just a magnificent
guys,
destination,
I just wanted you
Mama,
to see
Africa
this.
is the people of all 54 nations.
Okay,
Pan-African.
yes, this is what I was talking about. You, doing the moves,
Okay.
doing the
Yeah.
doing.
Mhm.
I'm trying to copy that, but I just want you to
Yes,
tell us
that
a little
was.
bit. Tell us a little bit, like, who is Rhea in tech? I mean, not, let's not go to the business. I just want you to see more like what you do. So just tell us, who is
Yes.
Rhea?
Rhea is an artist. I'm from Barbados, which is in the Caribbean, and I moved to Finland about 3 years ago, and I'm married to Andre Farley. And I really love to dance, but I also love singing, and I also love acting. So I come from a very creative family, and for as long as I've known myself, I always love to move. I always love to be on stage, and I always come alive on stage. So that's a little bit about me.
Okay, that I think your husband is gonna sue me after this show that I tried to put him to mispronounce his name, like last name, to Mali or Fali. So I hope you're gonna
Trust
save
me,
me.
he
Gonna tell
won't
him, please
mind.
don't sue him, please. But you came to Finland 3 years back, and now I've gone through your stuff, your platform. I can see that you are doing so much in the community, and what you're doing, to me, I would say it prolongs someone's life. It's more of sport and gives you that clear mindset to just feel free. Like I see you even in the streets, you do the same and something like that. So how can you give us like a little bit something how you started with this dance moves, everything? Is this kind of like something you inherit from your parents or from someone? I don't know. Can you share more about that?
Well, I started dancing at a young age, at 9 years old. My mom took me to ballet class, and I really excelled. And at the same time, I was swimming. I was a swimming athlete. So I was always very active. I was always very sporty. I like to be outdoors. I like to play. I like to be, just very active. So I took ballet seriously for a few years, but then swimming took over. And then I was a competitive athlete for quite a while. Um, and then after I decided I didn't want to be a professional athlete or swimmer anymore, I just decided to go back to dance. And then my dance kind of went from ballet into contemporary dance, into theater. And then I discovered I could sing along the way while I experimented with theater. So it was kind of a journey of just discovering my talents, my God-given talents. Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. I mean, did you always dream to turn this into a business someday? It was more like a fun moment back then, or like
Uh,
what?
well, for me, the business was is kind of is always a risk, is a chance, is something that you say, I wonder if this is something I can do. I love to teach. I think I love to perform more than I love to teach, but I have a gift to teach. My mom is a teacher, and she has made a livelihood from teaching. So I've seen how a business can be built from the ground up. I've seen what skills she's applied. I've seen it. So I know what is required. So I just thought, well, it would be great for me to share my skills with little girls and young boys and whoever is interested in learning from what I have. And I just kind of pass on what I've been given. So the business was always
Oh,
something that I knew I could do, but it is just a matter of time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get that. I get that. I usually I don't start with challenges. I never start with challenges, but have you at one point? I know, yeah, but have you at one point, break your leg or something that injured you while you were doing this? I mean, and if you say that that's the case, did you also at one point wanted to stop because of
Yeah.
that?
Well, I I think that I've had quite a few injuries. I tend to get injured on my left side a lot. So my left foot, I've not broken but fractured. My left
Okay.
toe I fractured. Um, just it just seemed like my left, maybe because it might be actually it's actually my stronger side. So my left side, I always got injuries as a dancer. But that never really deterred me because I knew God had given me this special talent. And I knew that when you have something that you can do effortlessly, you don't just give up. You don't just throw it away. So even though I had stopped dancing for a while, I always came back to it. So that's why I continue to do it because it's me.
Wow, wow, I
Um,
love that.
but there have been other challenges. There have been other challenges. Like being a dancer in a classical world can a black dancer can be challenging because
Can you tell us more
you
about that?
sometimes
Like,
you
how
don't feel
challenging is that?
accepted. Sometimes you, you don't feel accepted. You don't know. You know that the eyes. How should I say it? You know that perhaps you may not be accepted in certain circles because of how you look, because of certain stereotypes associated with classical movement, classical dance. But that's opening up a lot more, I would say. But it has had its challenges with you not being able to find clothing that really accentuates what your body looks like and your skin tone. These are the things that I would say would have come
Oh,
up as challenges along the way.
oh,
So, and also not having representation, not seeing black dancers who look like you, who you can aspire to. So that's
oh,
something that I think would have challenged me as a younger girl that made me want to turn to swimming and not to dancing because I didn't see girls looking like me.
wow, wow. That's cool. Viewers, I'm with Rhea Farley. She's from Barbados, living in Finland. If so, I got it right. She's just telling us more about her story, her business, how she started with dancing, acting, singing, and I mean, she has been really giving us some awesome tips here, or not like really tips, but telling us something which is really motivating. And I think you guys have been getting value so far. Let me dive back to some pertinent questions that I have been always craving to ask you, even when I first met you. You know, yeah, the modeling event, this Statini what, and also I remember I told you that the last time I met you, I said like you are a born model, you are like a model, and that was the first time we met. After that, we connected on Instagram, and I've been snooping on your stuff and something like that. And now, when was that moment that you finally decided, okay, this is the time I'm going to take this to the next level. I'm going to start doing this as a business. Did someone tell you to transform, or was it your own personal idea? And once that happened, did you have everything in place to make that to start the business?
Well, the business idea was something that I tried to do before, but it never worked. You start a business, there's so many things that you have to have in place. You have to have that vision, you have to have the money. You might need a space, for example, to teach. You need a space that's conducive to dance, and then you need students, which requires marketing, which requires people knowing that you actually exist and you are teaching. So I've done pieces of it, but it never really took off. But when I came to Finland, I just decided to just keep trying and to give it a go. So last year, when I found the space, then I started to just advertise a bit. And within my community, within my circle, and there are lots of people who would have seen me dance at church and who would have heard me sing, who would have seen the production that I put on when I first came. So then it wasn't completely new. So they knew, well, what this person could do. So that's really important, that visibility, so that people can know what you have, what you can offer. So after I crossed that hurdle, then I was able to advertise and see results from that marketing. It wasn't even a long marketing program. It was just a really short campaign I did on Facebook. And I had at least 20 parents contacting me about teaching their children ballet. And then the same week I wanted to start was the week that the world went shut down,
Wow.
with the COVID. So I did the workshop. I met parents. I saw kids. We did everything. And then when I'm just about to kind of launch in, everything shuts down.
Wow. I can imagine how bad that was. I can imagine how bad that
Yeah,
was.
it was a bit disappointing, but what could I have done? But I didn't give up. I just waited till that season kind of passed, and then I went again. So you just have to do that with business. It's like you just keep going. You just keep going.
Wow, listening to you, this is what I have learned or I've got, and this reminds me of my own activities when I started. You are telling me something, or you are reminding me of something. I think viewers should know. I want to reiterate on this aspect. You know, remember what she mentioned. She at first she wanted to do this business like to do this as a business, but it failed. It didn't work. Now she's doing it the second time. She didn't give up, and she want at the moment I was at the verge of starting with her first clients. Boom, COVID-19, but still she didn't give up. So if say you are watching and you have been struggling with your own business or your own activities, don't give up. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. So
Don't give
that's
up.
what I wanted to mention with regard to the whole story and so forth and so on and so forth. But now,
Yeah.
let's move forward to like what will you say? Sorry, what were your 10 years, Rhea, like 10 years ago, Rhea, what will you say to your now? Like what will you say to? Sorry, I'm mixing up things. What will your 10 years ago say to you now? Seeing the person you have become. You get me?
10 years ago, my younger
Yeah,
self,
your younger self. 10 years ago, what will you
I
say
would
to you
say,
now? You know,
I would say, I would say that you know, there's so much inside of you that needs to come out, and no matter where you are, you still can flourish. You still can grow, and that to not be too hard on yourself, because sometimes we put like these milestones and these limitations. I want to do this by this time and this by this time, and then it doesn't happen. You feel rejected. You feel disappointed. But I would say, be patient. Be patient and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey of whatever you're doing at that time, even with goals and without goals, because it's not just about being results oriented, because I'm very results oriented. I set a goal, I set a timeline, and I go. But it doesn't, it's not, life is like this. It's not just a straight line. So I would say be patient and enjoy that journey. Enjoy that journey to where you would like to go.
okay. Can you walk us through the process of registering to your is it your theater to get in to join or be part of the dance your dance community? What are the
Yeah.
process? What do people have to do to make sure they get to register and so on? So how do you go about it?
Okay, so I would definitely tell you, you can check out my Facebook page at Beyond Dance on Facebook, just to see a little bit about what we have been doing and what we are about. Then I would say, if you're really interested, you can come do ballet with us. If you're a little girl between 6 and 12, you can come take musical theater with us as well within that age group. And for the adults, you can come and do something that will just help you to relax in terms of dance fitness. So we have ballet, we have musical theater, we have dance fitness, which we have been offering. And you can send us an email at beyonddancecenter@gmail.com if you want to register, or if you just have an inquiry. But go straight to Facebook and let that be your first point of contact. Everything is there: website, Instagram at Janella R underscore one. You can also directly contact me there on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I couldn't find you on Facebook. That wasn't good. I couldn't find you on Facebook.
Really?
I tried to search, but all I could find was your Instagram and something like that. 'Cause I saw what I typed your name and lot of real appear. I was like, okay, what am I
Okay.
gonna do now? So, but I put the link of your website in the description of this video, so they can go to your
Okay.
website to get to connect with you if say they want to get
Okay.
in touch with you. And more to that, I think after the show I'm gonna put you can send to me your Facebook link so I can include it to the description part of the video
Okay.
so they can connect with you
That's fine.
instantly without going through the choice. Right. Okay.
That's fine. Thank you.
All right. Now we are almost coming to the end of the show for today. I have some questions that I really have to ask you before we go. Um,
That's no
did you at one point get this voice or someone around you telling you you cannot succeed in this line of business in Finland?
Oh, I've never had anyone tell me I cannot, but there's always going to be a challenge. There's always going to be an enemy, a negative voice, whether it's someone else or your own voice telling you that you cannot. And thus far, I can say that I've been really confident in terms of my pursuit, but in the past, I haven't been.
Oh, okay.
But
So,
being here in Finland, I've been confident with what I have and my talent. It's just with the COVID that you really feel like, are things really gonna how are things going to look? You have questions, how are things going to look? Or what other avenues can I pursue in terms of making my dreams real?
oh, okay, okay. I love to hear that. You sound positive. You sound like someone who have the energy to get it done, and nothing you cannot take no for an answer. So I love that. I love such mindset. I love to bring such people on this platform. And if say you are watching us right now, this platform is just more of B2B, B2C networking platform. I do videos that will motivate and that will motivate people out there, that will show expose people out there, that will expose services or product that they offer, and also motivate and encourage my audience who are mostly entrepreneurs, businesses, or those who want to become entrepreneurs. So if say you're watching right now and you really want to connect with Rhea, you think what she's doing is awesome, or you want to just get to like connect with her, you can reach out to her on Facebook. Instagram is the best. Just go and type the name Rhea Farley, not Mali, Rhea Farley, and you're gonna get her on Instagram and on Facebook as well. Now, looking at the country where we find ourselves, Finland, how can you say I don't want to. I don't want to go like. Don't get it. It's not more of racial racism or what. No, it's not about that. But how do you manage to get yourself into the community that to an extent that people are looking at you like they are comfortable being around you and wanting to give their kids to you? What do you think is your secret, or what did you do to gain that confidence from parents who want to give their kids to you to train them?
I think it's about being approachable, because if you're approachable, it's easier for people to speak to you about their children and their concerns. I think too is also about your patience with children, how you nurture them, how you speak to them, and also your ability to like pay attention to those small details, and the needs of children, because every child is unique, every child is different. Appreciate when you are able to be not just sensitive to the group, but to the individual child and what they want.
Okay, okay. So if you were to conclude by exposing or telling people about your services, about what you do, like to summarize everything, what will you say to them right now?
Well, I am a creative person. I can teach you how to express yourself through movement, through song, and through acting. I love what I do, and I love to also perform. You can contact me for classes as an individual or as a group.
Wow. I love that. You can contact her for classes as an individual or as a group. We didn't get to touch about that the group part, but I think if say those who want to join the who want to connect with you or to get your classes as a group, I think they can connect with you to get more info about it. But viewers, we have come to the end of the show. Before we go, I want to ask Rhea to motivate anyone out there who is stressed up with their activities, with their business, with their life, anything that they are going through. What like we have to say something that will spark something in their marrow, in their blood that
Mhm.
will pump their androgen, up to get started with it. So what will you say to that person who is
Yeah.
watching? Oh, yeah.
I will say believe in yourself, believe in what is inside of you. Don't give up on what you believe is your destiny. You know the thing that you can do that nobody else can do. And only you can help, you can make that happen. There are people that will always say, no, you can't. There'll be circumstances that say it's impossible. It may seem impossible. But you have to be resilient. You have to be strong. And if one thing doesn't work, see how you can twist it and create something else, process. But don't just completely come to a stop. If you need help, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Mentors are there to help you. Look for people who have done what you have done and that you admire and glean from them. Pick their brains, ask questions, and have a notebook. Write. Because everything, when it's in here, is very muddled. But when you write it, it becomes clear.
Sorry, I was just trying to enjoy the moves. Uh, so, guys, you don't want to come for me for lessons. I'm so bad in this. Maybe I should get, But anyway, this was just for fun. Thanks so much for coming today. I'm so excited to have you, and I wish to have you here back someday. Someday, maybe what? Why not come to your one of your sessions and get some content
Yes,
there.
we can do
Why
that.
not? Let's do that. That would be awesome. At least
That
now
sounds
things are
fun.
open. So viewers, let's just be honest to each other. We are all here to promote each other. We're here to support each other. And if say you have gained value from this content, please do share this content. Tag someone who is you think might be interested in things like this. She's an actress. She's a dancer. You can gain some tips from her. Connect with her. And if say you're a parent who you like your kid to get to something like this, then I think you should reach out to her. From the look, you can see she's a jovial person. She's a person who is social and can really go along with your kids. Or I mean, if you're the person, the parent who want to get involved in something like this, then why not give a try? After all, it's just dancing and doing stuff, but of course you have to pay money. It's not for free because all these moves it takes energy to reproduce it, and so don't come in for free and so on and so forth. So yeah, thanks so much again once more for being on the show, and shout
Thank
out to
you.
everyone. Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much. Bye bye.